Hi, it's Gauci here, and thanks for tuning in to this month's market wrap-up, where we dissect all the big talking points in the property market over the past few weeks. There's lots to talk about, so let's get straight into it. The first topic I'd like to discuss is the decision of the Reserve Bank of Australia to cut the official cash rate by 25 basis points to a record low of 1.25%. Governor Philip Lowe stated that the decision to cut rates was to support employment growth and provide greater confidence that the inflation will be in the 2 to 3% target band. Lower interest rates will also help support property prices. However, this is not what the RBA is aiming to do by cutting interest rates. In positive news for homeowners, the majority of lenders have passed on most, if not all, of the interest rate cut on their mortgage products. This then leads to the next big talking point, which is APRA's proposed changes to serviceability assessments on loans. Serviceability assessments are used to ensure that borrowers can repay their loan under different circumstances. For example, if the banks decide to increase their mortgage rates. In 2014, APRA introduced a mortgage floor of 7% or a buffer of 2% above the mortgage rate being offered. The banks were to use whichever was higher. This meant that regardless of the cash rate or the standard variable rate being offered, the banks would assess a borrower's ability to pay a loan at a mortgage rate of at least 7%. Under the proposed changes, APRA will remove the 7% floor and require banks to assess serviceability based on a 2.5% buffer above the mortgage rate being offered. This is big industry news because potentially it could increase the amount people could borrow. And finally, what does the first home buyer deposit scheme mean for us? Under the new plan revealed by the Prime Minister, from 2020, first home buyers who are able to save a deposit for at least 5% will have access to a government guarantee for the remainder up to 20% of a property's value. The rate cut, combined with the Coalition's return to government, APRA's easing of lending restrictions, and the first home buyer deposit scheme will certainly boost confidence in the property market and in turn will increase transaction activity. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me directly for a confidential discussion. I'm Gauci, and the team here at Prudential Real Estate looks forward to seeing you out and about.